Okay, I got it going. How's everybody today? Buckle up, my accomplices. I'm driving. I'll take my glasses off here. It's a little windy, a little dark too, but I don't know if I can make the picture lighter for people, but they really want to see me anyways. Subject today. And I'm going to title the video, Let's See Who Cares, because hell did I do with my letter now. See guys, if you don't call it like a go for none. Oh well. Anyways, today we're going to talk about a country called Equatorial New Guinea. I've never heard the country myself, people, till last night, whatever. It's on the west coast of Africa, and it's in what's called the armpit of Africa. When you hear the story, it's a goddamn good name. About 15 years ago, the guy that's the dictator in that country took over, and I'm not going to say his name because there's a belief out there if you speak evil's name, it just gives it more power. I don't like taking no chances. Now, he took over from his uncle. He had his uncle arrested, thrown in prison. He was only there for a couple of days or something before he had to be executed. But anyways, this country wasn't on anybody's radar or anything for probably the last 13 years or so. I think it's only been a couple years, because they found massive oil reserves on their just off their shore, well, close enough that you can stand on the beach and see the rig. So not that far away, excuse me. Anyway, now this guy is what you'd call a fucking real dictator, man. He's got mansions in New York, California. One of the banks of Saudi Arabia's deal with in the States somewhere. He's got like 60 accounts there. Okay, now his people are starving, and I mean fucking dirt poor people. I've seen some videos of that on, and of course you got to take everything, like I've always said, don't believe nothing you see, only half what you, or nothing you hear, only half what you see, because it could be bullshit too. But you know, from what I've seen and from what I understand, now the company that's in there pumping the fucking oil out is of course ExxonMobil, of course. And you know, everybody's screaming about Ukraine, and it's the same thing with Yemen. Nobody screams about that. There's people being slaughtered there all the time, but this country is just, it's fucking ridiculous. And not only that, the oil companies are screwing them. From what I understand, when they make a deal with the country to get their oil, I think it's about a 60-40 split, something like this. I think he's getting about 15%, but that's millions and millions of dollars. If you're getting 15% and you're not spending anything on your people or your country, it's still 15%. Now, I watched the executive from the oil company saying, well, you know, basically, if we weren't there, the French would be there, or the fucking Germans, or the Dutch, or whoever the fuck would be there. That's not how it works, right? You want to buy the man's oil, you give him a fair fucking price for it. But in the contract, if you don't see so much improvements or so much money spent on his country and shit, that's it. And international law should cover this kind of shit, and it probably does, but they don't pay attention to that shit anyways, right? They should cover this stuff, right? And so I just thought I'd make this video because I'd never heard of the place, and the guy himself can't be that bright, but I mean, how much money do you fucking need? So the 15% they're giving him is probably, like I said, millions and millions of dollars. And there's a lot of countries like that too, and you know, as you people know, or I would hope you fucking know, I ain't racist in any fucking way. Against assholes, but they come in every color. You didn't hear anything about Yemen, and it's been going on for a long time, and I never heard fuck all about this, and that's obviously he's been a dictator there for 15 years, so it's been going on a fucking while too, right? And I guarantee you all the people are being killed there. Well, I can't guarantee anything, but I would say that 99.999% of the people that have been killed there are black. Right? So it seems that a white country like Ukraine happens, that everybody's fucking screaming. But it seems in their own country, here in Canada and in the States, that's all they can fucking scream, Black Lives fucking matter. Well, I guess they fucking, that only matters in the States and Canada, because it doesn't seem to matter anywhere else outside those borders, right? So, anyways, I was just a thought, and I'll see if there's any comments, and we'll see who cares and all that stuff. And that was serious shit. We'll end with a little joke. I got home last night. Mama said she missed me. Usually that'd be a good thing, but she was reloading. Be safe, everyone, and as always, a cat.